And here we go. As I was saying, I feel like, especially since this wasn't actually a commission or anything... Oh, crap. Especially since this wasn't a commission or anything. Like, it wasn't a job they took, they just happened to cross him on the side of the road. I don't think Geralt is gonna lynch him for it, you know? So...
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
That's
Back
true,
to the
by the
trail.
way.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Specifically.
Let's go.
Bestiary. Griffins. Griffins. Bestiary providing additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how to best fight them. Griffins. Aye, half eagle, half tomcat. Just like on the Lord's crest. Except this one was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. I'm not sure how many accents or which ones those were, but seemed appropriate. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Well then. Though still wary of main roads and towns, where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell. Wait, does that say... That says higher as in higher in elevation. Is that a mistake? Or is it supposedly old spelling of it? I didn't notice that before. Though still wary of main roads and towns, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch-griffins. Well then. Not done. Necrophages, ghouls. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap they'd eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Yay! Ghouls and graveears are hard to describe. In part they resemble humans, yet on the whole they are the utter negation of all that is human. Yeah, though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Close. Oh, that's all, I guess. On the road, hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse doesn't lose stamina while cantering anyway, does it?
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
But White Orchard is such a nice place. Why would you want to leave? Why, pray tell? Why? Warsaw Village. It's such a cool name. I'm sorry, everything about this game is cool. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace! Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked symbol on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. I like how the very first thing it tells you about villages and populated areas is suppress your gamer instincts and don't be a dick and steal and attack everything in sight. They know us so well. Is this kid shooting at us? Oh, good for you. Happy for you.
My gran told me about a Swiss war. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started
Excuse
poking
me?
him after.
Geese and lady, if you don't mind.
That's it, Roach.
That's it, Roach.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Wait, what are they saying? Could have sewed his head back on? Dick. Oh, that glare.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Oh, sad. Then in walk two dark, mysterious
Witches.
strangers.
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Sorry. If I see any, I'll let them know.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house.
Yes!
What can I get you?
Options marked that will open the shop panel. Small talk.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Well, you know, I hear you should not stop thinking about tomorrow, because, it'll soon be here.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby.
That was a sock, by the way.
And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Might be. Are lilac and or gooseberries really such noticeable, identifiable scents that you can just say that someone will know, oh yeah, lilac and gooseberries, I smelled that. Dialogue options marked, will end the conversation. Oh, what do you
Show
got?
me what you got behind the counter.
Is it just me, or did that sound suggestive? Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press X to make a purchase. Press circle to close the shop panel. Woohoo! What do I got? I got a torch. Yeah, Yennefer's letter. Why can't I sell it? What if I really need the money? I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Got tawny owl, that's right. And roasted, or is that fried? What's that say? Roasted. Roasted chicken legs. I'm so excited that I found out I can do that, because you have no idea how much trouble I was having reading this. Like, literally, the first letter of roasted I see is the T. The first thing in the description I see is regenerates vitality. Got all this stuff from the gathering. Alright, and there goes my timer, so, yet again, time to end this episode. We'll be picking it up basically immediately. See you then, ta-ta.